If you are a dental practice owner, you have to ask yourself these two questions every single day. First off, does your current practice support the lifestyle you want to live? And number two, does your practice, as currently configured, allow you to build the wealth and legacy you want to leave? And if the answers to these two questions are yes, guys, I can't help you. You've got it dialed in. Just go and X out of the webinar. But if the answers to any of these two questions are no, guys, this webinar is for you. And first off, what I want to say is you're not alone, because we work with dentists all across the United States, and more often than not, the answers are no. But guys, there's hope. And I promise you that if you stick around for this webinar, that at the end, you are going to get the system that is going to let you answer yes to both of these questions. Because what we're going to do today, guys, is we're going to show you how to create the vision to get this business where you want it to be. More importantly, creating the strategy as well to achieve that vision, but then you got to get the system in place to hold you accountable to that strategy. So if this is you guys, let's go, okay? And the problem that we see when working with dentists across the United States is why the answer is no, is that you went to dental school and you are extremely good at your job. You worked extremely hard to get through dental school, first off, to get into dental school. But what they didn't teach you in dental school is the most important part. What they didn't teach you in dental school is how to run a business. They just said, guys, jump out. And what you're going to do, you're going to make a ton of money. And you're going to have this lifestyle that's amazing. Okay? But they didn't teach you the hard things. Running a business is extremely hard. But the thing is, you get out, okay? You know how to do your trade. You don't know how to run a business. And then you're just flying blind. And I'm sure everybody out there can relate right now, right? You're trying to run the business, but yeah, you're in the chair. You're chained to the chair because you've got to be in that chair to work. You've got to be in that chair to produce. But then here your business is running and man, you're flying blind and you're like, how do I run this business at the same time as I'm trying to perform my trade? Because you have no idea where you're going. You're just flying as fast as you can. I'm sure you can relate right now. Okay, but you're looking around, you're looking out the window of the plane and you're like, man, I'm flying fast. But where am I going? Right? Well, the thing is, guys, we can relate. See, we're accountants, we're CPAs. Same thing. We went to school. They taught us the trade. They taught us how to do tax returns. They taught us how to do audits, etc. But what they didn't teach us is how to run a business. And we get out of school, we're in the same boat. Okay, we jumped off and we created this firm, and man, we were flying. We were working. And then we look at the window of the plane. Where did we go? We went nowhere. We were just working. And the thing is, we weren't running the business right. And what we need to do is figure out how to get that business to where we want it to be. Because guys, there's only one life that you have to live. You might as well make it the best you can, right? Okay, so what I ask you, can you relate to this? In your business right now, are you making great time? What I mean by that, you're working and you're flying and there's never a dull moment, right? You feel like you can never sit down. You're in the chair and then you hop out, you're working on your business maybe, but you're going nowhere. Can you relate? Okay, and if you can, probably what's happened is you and your team have no idea where your business is going. Okay? You have no idea where you're going. You're just working every single day. You're coming into your practice and you're working, but you don't know what the end result looks like. More importantly, your team doesn't know. They're just working as well. Okay? You're constantly putting out fires. You're constantly bouncing from one thing to another, but there's no intentionality about it. You're not being deliberate on the things you need to work on. Because there are things in your business that if you sat down and worked on them, they would move the needle so much further than other things. And you're probably working on the little things, not the big things. You've got to work on the big things that's going to move your business forward. But then also there's nothing in place. There's nothing in place in your business to make sure things are getting done right. Okay, don't just do things, right? Don't just do things right. Because when you do things right, that is what's going to move the business forward. Okay, guys, work is extremely hard. You guys know how to work. You don't have a work ethic problem, but you're working on the wrong things. You're just working. So what we've learned as we're working with dentists all across the United States, what we've learned is that business is very similar to a road trip. And what I mean by that is businesses have three components that a great road trip is going to have as well. So what I want you to do is think back 20 years, let's say. All right, 20 years ago, it seemed like everybody drove to vacation. You didn't hop in a plane like you did today. Maybe you did, but just picture like you're driving to the vacation. Okay, and maybe that vacation, maybe you're essentially located and you're going to head to the beach. Maybe you're taking your family, or maybe you're the little kid and your family's taking you to the beach. Now think about that destination. Close your eyes and think about that sunny beach, right? That's the destination. And think about that road trip. That road trip to the beach is a whole lot more exciting than the road trip back home. You guys relate? That's right. And the reason is that destination, that sunny beach, is a whole lot better than home. Okay? Every great road trip has a good destination. But more importantly than the destination is nothing if you don't have a plan to get there. How are you going to get to that destination? It's easy to come up with the destination, right? I want to go to the beach. How are you going to get there? And think about on that road trip, right? Every road trip, when you're going to that vacation, you've got the map out, right? We're going old school, guys. We're not doing Google Maps here. We're going old school. Think about that map. You know, maybe your dad spread it out on the back of the car and said, guys, this is where we're going to go. Got out the little pen of the highlighter and said, this is the plan. And if we go by this plan, we're going to get to the beach. But guys, remember, as you're going to the beach, you're in the back seat of that car, you're looking out the window. What's your mom or dad constantly doing? What are you constantly doing? You're making sure you're on course, right? You're making sure that you're going to the right place and that you're on the right path. You're looking back at that map. You're looking at road signs. You've got to make some curves or turns here, some turns there. You're making sure you're on the right path, guys. And if you keep looking at those tools, you're going to get to the destination. So equate this to a great business. Just like that great road trip, every great business has those three components as well. Think about the destination. What's the destination? Going back to what I said when you're answering no to these questions, where are you going? What are you going to do with your business? Where are you going to take your business? What are you going to tell your team members where you're going? Guys, what's the destination? What are you trying to get to? You got to have a clear vision in place. That's the component number one. Component number two, again, it's easy to come up with a destination. It's easy to come up with a vision. It's hard to come up with those strategic initiatives that's going to allow you to get there. Okay, what are you going to do on a quarterly, monthly, annual basis to make sure that you're going there? What's the plan? How are you going to get to the beach? How are you going to achieve the vision of your business? Number three, also, do you have a map? Yeah, that map on it, you've got the plan, but what's the things that you're looking at along the way as you're driving to your vision? What's the map you're looking at to make sure you're on course? Okay, what are the road signs that you're looking at to make sure you're not off course? Don't make a wrong turn, guys. You got to have a system in place to get you to the vision, to get you to the destination. So guys, I'm Jared Duckett, CPA, Duquette Lab CPAs and Advisors. And we are extremely passionate about working with dentists helping them leverage their practice to support the life they want to live, but then more importantly, create the legacy they want to leave. So today I'm going to give you some tips, going to give you some tools, and we're going to talk about these 3 components, okay? And at the end, hopefully, these 3 components are going to allow you to think about what you don't have in your business right now. Think about what you need to improve, because guys, there's hope. There is hope that you can answer yes to those 2 questions, because every great dentist answers those questions yes. So first off, you have the vision. Guys, lots and lots of dentists we work with say no. They say, how does a vision apply to a dental practice? Well, a vision applies to a bigger business or not my dental practice. That's wrong. That's wrong. Every great business, going back, guys, just like a road trip, every great business that has a vision. Okay, we're going to talk about the strategic initiatives, how to put those in place. And then we're going to talk about the metrics. We're going to talk about the map, going to talk about the road signs that's going to help you stay on course. So the vision. Like I said, most dentists we talk to say, I don't know how a vision applies in my dental practice. What are you trying to do with your business? Close your eyes. Think about your dental practice. Great practice. What are you trying to do with it? Businesses are extremely hard to create. Even harder is businesses that are going to last. What are you going to do with your business? Where are you going? And you might be saying right now, Jared, how do I create a vision? Yeah, you said close my eyes, but how's that vision going to appear? Well, let's do a little exercise. Close your eyes again. 5 years from now, just use an arbitrary date. 5 years from now, what do you want your business to be, do, and have? Very simple words. Let's go back to the first one. What do you want your business to be? Some examples. Do you want your business to be the best in the community for patient experience? Do you want to be that practice that people send all their friends to because you provide awesome service? Do you want to be that dental practice that people are talking about when they're not even talking about dental practices? How awesome is that, guys? What do you want? What do you want your business to do? Maybe there's things you want to do in your business right now that you think, I can't do them. Nonsense. Close your eyes and picture it, all right? What do you want to do? Maybe you want to provide higher level services. Maybe right now you're referring a lot of specialty services out. Maybe you're a general dentist and you're referring all of it out. Maybe ortho you're referring out. All right, maybe the root canals you're referring out. Guys, you can do that internally, all right? Go get some CE, figure out how to do that. And you're like, Jared, I don't have time. Let's create the vision right now. We're going to talk about how you get there. All right, but right now, just think about what you want it to be, do, and have. Do you want to have the best team members in the community? Do you want to be that dental practice when people get out of dental school, or maybe they get out of a hygienist school, a dental assistant school, they want to work at your place. You are the #1 place they want to work with. Everybody's coming to you. Guys, it can happen. It can happen. You just have to create the vision, cast the vision to your team, because that's the only way you're going to get to where you're going. All right? You can't get to where you're going if you don't know where you're going. Number 2, that strategy. All right? We've got the vision casted. Okay? We know where we're going. We know the destination. We're going to the beach. All right? Whatever your beach looks like, we're going to the beach. And we got the bus pointed towards the beach. How are we going to get there? This gets a little harder here. Number 2, strategy. How are we going to get there? All right? What strategic initiatives do we need to accomplish that will help you achieve your vision? And when I talk about strategy, I usually use the domino analogy. And what I mean by that, stand where you are right now. Maybe you're sitting in your chair, maybe you're driving in your car, whatever. Where you are right now just equates to where you are in your practice. Okay, look out 5 years. You've created a vision, you know what it looks like. Look out 5 years. That's the vision, okay? That's the last domino to fall. And that 5-year domino is big. It's a big domino, okay? They're not all the same size in my analogy. That's a big 5-year domino that is firmly set in its place. It is hard to tip over. You can't just walk up to that domino and give it a little push and it's going to fall over, right? That's a 5-year domino. It's set in its place. But how are we going to knock that over? Okay? How in the world are you going to knock over that 5-year domino? Well, let's step back. Look down where you are, right? You just see what that 5-year domino looks like. Let's come back a little bit. Okay, let's come back. We got to create a 1-year domino, right? Because there's dominoes in its place. Think about that set of dominoes you played with as a kid. Okay? Wasn't it hard to get it all lined up? You got to strategically align the dominoes in order for when the first domino falls over, the second, third, fourth, etc., all fall over. It's hard to get them all in a row, guys. But when you do, when you get them all strategically aligned, knocking over that first domino is going to allow you to knock over 2, 3, and 4. So what's that 1-year domino look like? What do you have to achieve in your practice in 1 year in order for you to get closer to that vision? Back one more step. What do you have to achieve this quarter, this 90-day time frame? What is your 90-day game plan in order to knock out these initiatives to make it easier to hit that 1? So I asked the question, in your business right now, do you know what you need to do right now? Do you know what you have to achieve in 90 days to make your business better? If you're like a lot of the dentists we work with at the beginning, they're like, no, all I'm trying to do is produce for 90 days. I got to make money, right? And at the end of 90 days, they take a breath and they look at their practice. They're like, man, I worked hard. I worked really, really hard. And then I produced, but that's not what I want. It doesn't help me. That's not the lifestyle I want. Just grinding. It's not what I want. By working hard like that, how is that going to allow me to get the lifestyle I want to live? But am I creating wealth? Am I being strategic about my wealth creation or the legacy I want to leave to my kids? Is that getting me to where I want to go? Guys, this is hard to do. I mean, this is hard to do. A lot of business owners don't have this in place. But that's why we're talking about it today, guys. You're not alone. We're going to help you get there. So number 3, go back to the road trip. You got those tools, right? You got those tools that are going to keep you on course. That's that accountability system. That's the map you're constantly looking at to make sure you're still going in the right direction. Taking the quickest route, if you will. Those road signs that you're looking at to see how long till you get there, but more importantly, are you still on the right road? So again, I asked the question, do you have an accountability system in place in your practice currently that's going to allow you to keep you on the course? Accountability is so important. Guys, I can tell you in our business, by getting an accountability system, it has skyrocketed where we want to go. And it can do the same thing for your business. So what systems do you have in place in your business right now to foster accountability? What are you looking at? What is the system that is just holding you accountable to the next spot? Okay, do you have core values? I was talking to a dentist the other day and he asked the question, Jared, how are core values important in my dental practice? And I said, it is so important you have no idea. And I explained it to him. The core values are the core beliefs in your practice that everybody, your team included, more importantly, your team, that's what you're abiding by. Every decision that comes across your plate is ran through the core values. Is it a core belief in our business? And the benefit of the core values is not just the belief system, but it allows you to monitor your team member performance. If you have a team member right now that maybe in your gut is just, man, they're not cutting it. They're not doing the best they can do. They're not doing what we want. Well, how do you approach them and tell them that? You just go up to them and say, hey, do better. That's probably what a lot of you guys do right now. That's what I used to do. Used to have a team member, I'm like, hey, you got to do better. What does better mean? Well, better means, are you achieving the core values? Are you working every single day in this business in accordance with the core values? If the answer is no, well, then why not? Let's do it. Come on, I'll help you get there. These are the core values. This is what we want to do in the business. Let's go. Okay? It allows you to monitor that team member performance. Then also, that accountability system has to, this is a must, right? You have to have a scorecard in your practice. And what do I mean by a scorecard? Okay? And it's just a one-page, 5 to 15 metrics that you're looking at on a weekly basis. What are you looking at? What is that, that map, right? What are you constantly looking back at to make sure you're on the right pace? Making sure you're still on the right road, still going in the right direction. This scorecard tells you how you're doing. This scorecard holds you accountable. Okay, it's showing all your financial metrics. It's showing you marketing metrics. Do you want to grow in your business? Do you want to grow? Okay, are you doing marketing? Do you have good Google reviews? Are you known as that good practice? Maybe not right now, but we're going to get there. And you know how we're going to get there? The scorecard. The scorecard is going to hold us accountable, and it's going to say you're going in the right direction. So guys, how do you get better? Like I said, you're not alone. Most dental practice owners that we talk to, the answers to those questions are no. And that's where we're here to help. We have a passion to help you get better. Our mission at Duckett Lab is to help our clients and team members get better every single day. We're all about getting better. You hear that word all the time in our office. Are we getting better? So how can we help you get better? How do you improve? Well, what I want you to do is think about the 3 components. Think about the 3 things that you have to have in your practice. Do you have them? Again, if the answer is no to all 3, no problem. Let's just get better. Okay? We're going to sit down. We're going to help you achieve that vision. That's what we do at Duckett Lab. We partner with dental firm owners, dental practice owners, and we guide you along the way. Okay, this is the path. Creating the vision, creating the strategic initiatives, providing that accountability system. We want to partner with you to get you there. We want to make you better. That's what we do. Okay? And so the question is, who is this for? This is not for just every single dentist out there. This is for the dentists who are willing to be pushed and stretched. You can see that. Okay, we're going to push you. We're going to stretch you. You have to be willing to invest in yourself and your practice, and also you have to be willing to commit to the process. Okay, we can't help you get better if you don't want to get better. So who is this not for? This is not for dentists who are comfortable. If you're comfortable where you're at, we can't help you. We want you to be uncomfortable because that's how you get better. Dentists who are not interested in investing in themselves or their practice, it's not for you. But then also dentists who are unable or unwilling to put in the time, it's not for you either. So guys, it just took up 20 minutes of your time. If you made it this far, I congratulate you. But what's the takeaway? You always need to take something away from a webinar, from your time spent. What is that takeaway? Guys, I hope the takeaway is that by creating a vision, by creating strategic initiatives and getting an accountability system, it's going to accelerate your trip to your desired goals. Guys, we want you to have a great road trip. We want you to achieve the vision. We want you to get to that destination. Okay, and that's what we do. We partner with dentists to help them achieve these desired results. And if any of this speaks to you, if any of this resonates with you, if any of this is like, man, that sounds great. I need help. Everybody needs help, guys. Okay, and if that's you, if you need help, guys, we're looking for a select group of ideal clients to accompany us on our trip. Okay? We want to guide you through the trip. We want to hop in the passenger seat of your car, and we want to help you stay the course. We want to help you get better. So if this is you guys, click on the link below. Sign up for a complimentary strategy session. We'll get on the Zoom call and we'll talk. You know, where are you at now in your business? Why are you uncomfortable? Why did this resonate with you? How can we help? What component do you struggle on? We want to help you. Let's hop on a Zoom call. Let's talk about this stuff. Guys, if this is you, click on the link below. Also, at the end here, you can download a couple documents. One is to help you create that vision. Number two, it's a strategic plan, a blank strategic plan for 2020. You have to get a plan in place. Okay, guys, any of this resonates with you, please click on the link below. I appreciate all you guys' time, and I look forward to talking to you on some strategy sessions.